Hi everyone, I am Bipin Thomas. You are 14 CS221. I am here to do my 7th experiment on database lab. So my aim is to create a PLSQL program, one with triggers and cursors. Description: in this exercise we will study PLSQL programming, triggers and cursors. I'm going to my question number 1. My first question is to create a sample trigger that does not allow insert, update and delete operations on the supplier table. So for that I have used the syntax of trigger, that is create trigger name before or after insert or update or delete on that name, and for each row declare and begin and end. So this is my syntax. So using my syntax I have created a trigger T1 before insert on supplier 1. For each row declare, I have declared a variable number, a variable with digits. For begin I have created a if statement, and if new.sid equal to s1 and new.sname equal to AAA, then dbms.output line. This is a print message through print syntax in trigger. So dbms._output.getLine, the message that should be printed is given here. This cannot be inserted. Rollback. End if end. So we have created another trigger named T2. Create trigger T2 before delete on supplier 1. For each row declare variable number 1, create a name number 4, and begin. If new.s_id equal to s1 and new.s_name equal to AAA, then dbms_output.putLine. This cannot be inserted. Same as the above question. And likewise we have used we have created a trigger T3 named T3, and using the update command we have outputted the message that is this cannot be inserted. This is my first question and the output is shown here. And the next question is to create a trigger to ensure that does not contain duplicate. So same syntax only. Create trigger name, that is T4. Before the last question we have used before, but in this question we are using after insert on supplier 1. For each row declare number is declared and begin. If exist means it checks whether that thing is exist in that table. So select start from table supplier 1, inner join inserted I on i.s_id equal to supplier 1.s_id and i.s_date is equal to supplier 1.s_date. So begin rollback and razor error, it's a function. Inside that duplicate data and 16,1 are given as the parenthesis, and this is my output. I'm going to my next question. Create a trigger that raises an user defined error message and does not allow updating the order table. So for that, create trigger name error message before update. On here update command is operation is done. So on supplier name for each row declare variable number 4. Begin. If that new.order id is less than 110, then declare. Then we will declare a dummy variable. Then select error you cannot update from order 1, where order 1.id equal to new.id end if end. This is the output. And my fourth question is to write a PLSQL script to display the supplier details which has greater rating greater than 3, and create procedure. Here a procedure is being created. Syntax for creating a procedure is create procedure name, that is create procedure name is p1_cs248 and p1_cs248 with the procedure name followed by the number. We are making it as default, number default. and as we count is to count the numbers. So a number variable is created, we are naming we count, then begin. Select count star. Select count star is to count the number of things into we count from supplier 1, where p underscore id is greater than 3. And if p1 underscore cs261 is null, then if it's null, that is there is inside there is nothing. If else, then dbms underscore output dot put line for the message should be printed. The command for the message should be printed, that is dbms underscore output dot put line s1 colon p underscore id. Same in the same way we have outputted the name, gender, date, and p underscore id. Else, select count star, count the stars, so count the number of ids, and into v underscore count from supplier 1, where p underscore id is greater than 3. So this is my output. And moving on to my fifth question. My fifth question is to write a PL/SQL script to display the product names whose order quantity is greater than 10 using cursors. Your usage of cursor is seen. So the rest everything is similar, and usage is cursor you can see in this program, and the output is shown as below. And moving on to the sixth question is to create a trigger to update the update. So your update function is used. Update the order table whenever the customer ID is updated in the customer table. Create trigger name after update. Update operation is done. Update on customer 1 for each row. Begin if new customer underscore ID not equal to old customer underscore ID, then update order 1. Set o.customer ID under customer underscore ID new dot customer underscore ID, where o dot customer underscore ID is equal to new ID, and if end. This is my output. And seventh question is to write a PL/SQL block to display an implicit cursor for any two of the given table. So here beginning with declare variable. Declare, we have created a number variable, number data type, naming total rows. And begin, we have updated the order quantity table. Set order quantity, we are updating and setting it as the order quantity plus 5. So using the update command, we are setting a order quantity plus 5. So we set it like that. And if SQL not found, then output will be printed as no order selected. And else if it's found, then total rows is equal to SQL percentage row count. So the total rows will be printed and orders will be selected. And similarly, another total rows variable is created and update. The product 1 is updated, and the product 1 is then set by product ID plus 5. Then if it's not found, then it will print as no products selected, and if it's found, then it will print the total rows and product selected. End. And this is the output that I've created. Right, and then moving on to my 8th question, write a PL/SQL block to display an explicit cursor for any of the two of the digits. So similarly, we have created four variables in it: a customer ID, customer name, customer address, and cursor C. To create a cursor with this cursor variable, the keyboard cursor is followed by the cursor name, which should be created. So cursor name is C underscore customer 1. Is select customer ID, customer name, customer address from customer 1. Begin, we have opened C underscore customer 1. The cursor is opened, and inside the loop the conditions are given and the outputs are displayed. So this is my output. And finally, the PL/SQL is executed and triggers and cursors have been studied successfully. Thank you.